Hello and welcome. Dr. Frank is back, and thank you for tuning in. Of course, wherever you may be, whatever time it may be, in a very good mood again today. Just doing a quick review in regards to the games over the weekend, which I predicted. Yes, I know there are a few games today as well, which technically is classed as the weekend. However, those games are not included in 10 predictions that I was looking at over the weekend just gone. So, of course, as I always say, I thank you from the bottom of my heart for the support that you give me. And of course, if you continue to support, please let your friends know about the predictions. And of course, like and subscribe. It is more than welcome. And as I said, your support is wholeheartedly, should I say, received and accepted. So thank you very much, one and all. Just before I go into the review, I just want to say a quick condolences to the late Papa Boupa Diop, who of course passed away recently. Condolences to the family, of course, who will be going through quite a torrid time at this moment in time. So please, everyone, if we can give our condolences as far as that's concerned. I remember him, of course, bursting onto the scene in the 2002 World Cup opener against France, defending champions at the time, and they literally, him and his Senegalese teammates, literally ripped France apart. I think it was the likes of him and Salif Diao, if I remember rightly, and Papa, who was it? There was another guy, El Hadj Diouf, if I remember rightly. There was quite a few of them, and they ripped France apart in that opening game. So again, condolences to the family of Papa Boupa Diop, as far as things are concerned. Right, let's get into the review in regards to how everything went over the weekend. Actually finished 5-5 after the early run in the midweek, finishing 7-3. This weekend finishing 5-5. So I'm just going to have a quick review and go through exactly what happened in the order of the games that they actually occurred. So the first game that actually occurred was Brighton at home versus Liverpool. Had Liverpool to win and under 4.5 goals at 2.10. This was ridiculously unlucky as Pascal Gross scored the 93rd minute penalty for Brighton to make that an equaliser. So it actually finished 1-1. What a situation there. As far as things were concerned. So very unlucky as far as that's concerned. The next game up was Borussia Dortmund versus Cologne. So in that one, had half with most goals. I was looking at the second half, and that was coming in at 1.83. Had the second half with most goals. I'm very happy to say that in the 60th and 74th minute, there were 2 goals in the second half. Which basically finished off the prediction, because in the first half there was only 1 goal from Cologne. Cologne went 1-0 up in the first half. The game finished 3-1, and there were 3 goals in the second half, so that one came in. That was absolutely fine. Moving on. The next game was Stuttgart versus Bayern Munich. So with this one, it was Bayern Munich to win and over 2.5 goals. Stuttgart took an early lead, which was brilliant for the actual prediction, because you knew Bayern Munich were going to have to come out, and come out they did, as they made sure to come back in the first half, losing 1-0, 2-1 at the break. 2-1 up at the break, and finish it off to make it 3-1. So that one also came in as well at 1.53. No problems as far as that's concerned. The next game up was RB Leipzig versus Arminia Bielefeld. I was actually looking for Alexander Sorloth to score at any time. How unlucky was Alexander Sorloth hitting the post in this game? But Leipzig came through in this game to win this game 2-1. Unfortunately, Alexander Sorloth was not able to get on the score sheet. As far as things are concerned, annoyingly, I missed a trick in this game, I feel, as the prolific, as I call him, the prolific Angelino on loan from Man City in his second season at left back scored again, and I missed out. I can't believe I didn't think about Angelino, but never mind. Moving on, in the next game, it was Man City versus Burnley. I had Man City to win under 4.5 goals. Again, I feel like I missed a trick here. Third season in a row, Man City has beaten Burnley 5-0, and I went under 4.5 goals. They scored 5 goals by themselves. So that was incredibly unlucky. That would have come in at 1.57, but you win, you lose. Never mind. Okay, so we move on as far as wins are concerned. Again, oh, it was very unlucky with this one as well. Real Madrid versus Alaves at home. Eden Hazard to score, coming off a nice goal midweek in the Champions League is what we were looking for here. And that would have come in at 2.30. Unfortunately, Eden Hazard got injured in the 28th minute. The 28th minute of the game. 28th minute. So he had to come off and that was over. Okay, so there was nothing we could do as far as that was concerned. Okay, now the next one that we were looking at, Barcelona versus Osasuna, and we were looking at Barcelona to win an over 2.5 goals by the 57th minute. Barcelona had already scored 3 goals in a 4-0 victory. So that was done and dusted. Had a feeling that was going to happen because, of course, after the late great Diego Maradona passing on, Barcelona are going to. I feel Barcelona are going to. They're going to go on a surge. They're going to go on a real surge, and they're going to be ones to look out for in La Liga as well as the Champions League for the rest of the season. They're going to be playing for the late great Diego Maradona, and they did that here with Messi, of course, with a lovely little reaction for him. He actually did a little celebration in memory of Maradona, which was really, really nice. Okay, so we love seeing things like that. So again, that one came in, no problem whatsoever. And that one was at 1.70. So again, nice and tidy as far as things are concerned there as well. No complaints. Penultimate one, we had Bologna versus Crotone. We love Crotone because Crotone will make us a lot of money if we just keep going against them. Bologna, not the greatest team, wasn't coming off a great loss. They had no shots on target in their game before. And I had a feeling they were just going to turn over Crotone, to be honest with you. I thought it would be tight, and it was tight. Bologna came through with a 1-0 win. So that also came in absolutely brilliant. And those odds were 2.10. So again, nice, healthy odds there if you were able to get them on. And the final prediction was Arsenal versus Wolves last night. Oh my, of course, thoughts and prayers are going out for a speedy recovery. Well, as speedily a recovery as Raul Jimenez can have after, of course, a fractured skull, which we have just found out recently. And of course, he'll be out for quite a bit of time. But of course, we want him to have a speedy recovery as soon as he can. The game continued, of course. Himself and David Luiz, of course, both getting injured. David Luiz coming off at half time. The game continued, and on the clock, the official clock, by the 29th minute, it was already 1-1 with Neto scoring, and of course, Gabriel with his header as well. So, as a result of Arsenal and Wolves, that actually brought it up to 5-5 this weekend. Okay, absolutely brilliant. Really happy as far as those results are concerned. Always going to be happy if it's a stalemate or I'm in positive rather than negative. So that's all for now. Stay tuned because I will be coming back with the actual predictions for the Europa League and Champions League respectively, as they are starting from tomorrow, aren't they? So I'm going to crack on and get that one uploaded as well. But in the meantime, as I always say, we are in this pandemic. Stay safe. Don't do anything unnecessary whatsoever. We all know what the tiers are now, so please stay within those restrictions. And for now, take care, and I will see you soon. Ciao.